All right, so we are going to talk about how we treat our vegan proteins when we do things like making a vegan hot chicken or a vegan Grilly cheesesteak. Like all of our other things that we put on the grill, aside from things like our toasted hoagies, we want to make sure that we start with some oil on the grill. Make sure never to ever put food down on a dry grill. With the vegan chicken, make sure it's spread out. Again, we're looking for caramelization. Even on these vegan proteins, that caramelization helps the flavor a lot. And then our vegan beef. So we've been tasked with making a vegan Grilly cheesesteak and a vegan hot chicken. And we're going to start them out the same way as our other sandwiches. We got our onions and peppers down for them. Our salt and pepper. For the vegan hot chicken, we want to make sure we add our jalapenos. Now, one thing that I do with these vegan proteins to ensure that we get solid caramelization is I do employ the press here and I leave it open. Now, you can still encourage the heat because we want to heat this vegan protein all the way through. We don't want to overcook it because if we do, it'll be tough, but we do want to make sure that it's hot. So when we do that, we can add a little bit of water to create steam, but we're not trapping the steam with like we do with the lid. So we're gonna that'll help encourage a little bit of reheat on the vegan protein. As usual, we have our buns already sitting over here getting ready while we give these things time to caramelize and see some caramelization on the sides of the veggies and the vegan protein. Now we have our garlic aioli, which is already vegan. We'll set that over here, ready to receive the Grilly cheesesteak. For our hot chicken, we have firecracker sauce. Remember, it's that coast to coast coverage that we're looking for, so we want to make sure we get that full spread. For our chicken filet roll, it's going to be straight mayonnaise. It's just a regular mayonnaise, guys. We're going to go ahead and get our veggies on, our shredded cheddar, our shredded lettuce, our onions, and that should be it. Oh, tomato. I forgot a tomato. Now, every tomato is a little bit different. I like to, depending on the size of the tomato, I'll slice them and spread them out, but that's what we're looking for in the chicken filet roll. And this is ready to receive the fried chicken as soon as it's ready. Let's get back to our vegan proteins, and we're going to check those out. Now you see, that's what we're looking for. That's the browning on each piece of protein we're looking for. That's why I don't pile my food up, because I want to make sure that every single piece is getting some browning. Same thing over here. You're going to see that there. See, all that vegan protein now looks like actual, like something like an actual meat almost that's been seared on grill. Now we're going to chop it up a little bit. You can see now it's tender. Now it's hot. You can see how this reacts on the grill now that it's hot. We're going to bring all of this together. One more spot of salt and pepper on these guys. Now for our vegan hot chicken and for our vegan Grilly cheesesteak, we're going to be using our BioLife
vegan mozzarella.
Vegan mozzarella. Thank you, sir. On both of those guys. Now, vegan mozzarella, vegan cheeses, for the most part, they do require a little bit more encouragement than other cheeses do, than in fact, like dairy cheeses do, in order to melt. So don't be shy about adding a little bit of moisture right there. See, I went a little heavier than I do with the dairy cheeses, and that's because it's a vegan cheese. But it makes a massive difference. We'll go ahead and get our fries going while the cheese starts going. Now we have a roux. And it's just now starting to melt. Alright? It looks kinda good, but I wanna take it like always next level. You really can't rush. You can't rush this process. Take your time. Make sure that it goes out exactly how you would want to receive it if you were the one paying for it. right, I'm gonna let the chicken fillet roast it. But we should be good now. You see, it took me 2 applications of steam to get the cheese to this point. Now you see like full melted, like loveliness. That's how it sees like nice and stretchy now because we've activated that in the cheese by giving it time, moisture, and a good environment to melt in. Same thing here. We have the Grilly right there on top of that hoagie. Now these guys are ready for sale.